Yo, what up? It's your boy Meek Melly, man. We in the trap house. You already know how we doing it, man. We stay in the motherfucking trap house doing what we do. Giving y'all the hottest music on the streets right now. Let's get it. Let's get it.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy S3 the Ghost, LOX B Block. Right now I'm trapping in the trap house, you know what I'm saying? You wanna hear what's going down, wanna hear the hot interviews, you wanna hear the hot songs, you wanna hear what's popping in the street, hit the trap house up. Ghost love the trap house. Big shout out to all my folks in the trap house. Salute B Block.
Nigga, this is one gunplay Don Logan. I'm out of this world. Welcome to my motherfucking universe. I'm Jupiter Jack and I represent 2M's murder, mayhem, millions, Maseratis, motherfucker making miracles. Money motivated, Miami material. And right now you tune in to the motherfucking trap house, nigga.
It's your boy Ellie Brother Dunn. I'm officially rocking with Trap House Rock Show. The VidLevel.com all day, every day. From the A-Town to North Cape to South Cape. From the Midwest to up north, down south, everywhere we rocking with it. Ellie Brother.
Yes, indeed. It's the Mix King, Ron G. And you're tuned into Trap House Rocks Radio with Miss LB and Z Numpstar. You heard?
What up, it's your boy Slim Thugger, and you're checking out Trap House Rock, man. Stay tuned.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Lil Lazy Bone. Rocking out, man. Right here on the Trap House Rock radio station. Y'all know what it is. Bone Thug style, baby. Say what's happening, man. It's your boy Shout to LO. Right now on Trap House Rocks. Yeah. You already know what it is. You know what I'm about. It's the homie Mail checking in about that life, homie. And we riding out with Trap House Rock right now. Live and direct, man. Real recognize real. Let's get to it.
Alright, yep. It's your man Bill Dance, one half of the world's famous MOP firing squad. I'm not just in the building. I built this motherfucker and I know my way around. Now, we in the trap house.
Hey, yo, what's good? Shmeek, it's done. ROCKO, one time for Trap House Radio, yeah.
So we're thumbing through it, money's all running through it.
Trap House Rocks Radio. We just had the big ROCKO step in the building. What's good with you, ROCKO?
Hey, what's good? How you doing?
ROCKO, what it do? What it do?
Hey, what's good? What's good?
I'm crazy out there. You know, they've been hitting me all day, asking this, asking that. I was like, nah, I'm not going to open the lines tonight. You ain't blowing my phone up. It's crazy. I mean, the movement's crazy. You got the A1 now. I mean, it's just, your movement is just ridiculous. I know I've been, listening to you back since like maybe 2008. And I know when I very first heard you, I was like, yeah, ROCKO, he's going to do some things. And you have. It's like a household name. I mean, how does it feel right now?
Oh, man, it's a beautiful feeling, Just I'm on the road like every day out the week in a different city, just performing for my supporters, and just to hear them sing my songs, verbatim, word for word.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful feeling, I put a lot of time into it. I sacrifice a lot of time, a lot of energy, And time, that's one thing you can't buy, it's one thing you can't get back. So, I feel good about the grind, though. If I had to do it all over again, I'd do it the same way.
Right.
Definitely.
With you, there are 10 million artists out there trying to come up and be in your position, and they're not making hit records. They're not making records. You're, just people follow you. I mean, like I said, your songs are in everybody's house. Everybody know that's ROCKO. And it's like other artists can't make records like that, and I don't know what's their problem. But the track we just heard was Probably, and that's featuring Bloody J and Player, right?
Yeah, that was all my mixtape, GOG 2, Gift the Gab Part 2.
Now, when will we hear the Wordplay 2?
Oh, well, it's crazy because, like I said, I've been on the road like every day. And it's like with me, I have to balance my time out to the best of my ability. So when I'm not working, first thing I do is try to spend time with my family, my little boys and stuff. So everything after that, second that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it'd be kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me to get in the studio like I want to, but I took some time off, this month, during the week, the month of August, I took some time off during the week. So I'm just going to lock in the studio all week and just work on the weekend.
And we can't wait.
That way I can just be doing both. I can get the music done, get the mixtape done, get my album finished up. I can just focus.
And ROCKO, you got your hands in a lot of things. You're not just coming from an artist side. You got the whole A1 situation, and then Future. You have Future with the whole Epic situation. You know what I'm saying? So what all you got your hands in right now?
Well, for the most part, I'm like you said, I'm in business with Epic, with Future with Future project. And right now I'm in the process of figuring out getting me a P&D deal. Right now I'm independent, so I put out my own records, I distribute my own records, but it's just straight digital. But I'm in the process of getting a P&D deal now with physical and digital, and also and keep my own masters up there, keep my independence, because I pride myself on my independence. You know what I'm saying? Because I grind so hard and I work so hard to just give away my money and give away my masters. So, I'm going to own all of my music. I'm going to own all of my music. Right. And I'm going to prosper by my own merit, off my own means and my own muscle. I ain't going to accept no handout from nobody. I'm going to push it myself, and I'm going to reap the benefits. I'm going to make 90% of my money instead of making 15% of it. So.
ROCKO just gave all you listeners out there. I know it's a lot of artists tuned in. ROCKO just gave you the key to your success right there in a nutshell. Everything he just said.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Zeno.
I'm just saying, if niggas respect anything, they gotta respect the grind from day one. That's all he been showing niggas is straight grind. You know what I mean? Period.
And the thing is, he been around doing it for a long time with a lot of artists. Because didn't you start out? Didn't you bring out Dro before T.I.?
Yeah, Dro.
What happened with that situation?
Dro was my artist. But Dro, man, shout out to Dro, man. He a cool kid, man. That's like my brother too. He just at that particular time, man. Dro, he really didn't know if he was coming or going. And I was kind of new to the music industry, and it's like my money, money ain't easy to come by like that. So, when you got a person that's investing their money in, and a lot of money still got a lot of blood, sweat, and tears on it. So it'd be hard to just, put money in somebody that ain't all the way focused. And at that particular time, I didn't feel like Dro was all the way focused. He was getting in trouble, and and he was just running around with all these girls, and that was more important to him than the studio. So when it came out, and he just, he was getting, he just wasn't focused at the time. And there was a situation with me, man. I worked hard for my money, and I grind real hard for my money. So it just wasn't, it didn't come, it wasn't feasible for me to keep doing that. So we worked it out.
I have a question for you. I know back, I think maybe December or so, I saw a trailer, you and Gucci. It was a trailer for that movie, I guess, The Spot. And I guess you were playing like, is that movie still in the process, or when could we expect that? Are y'all still working on that, or how's that going?
Yeah. Well, we actually finished the movie, but then we entered it. We tried to enter it to the film festival, and it wasn't long enough. So we got to go back in, and we got to shoot, and we got to add like 15 more minutes to the film.
Well, and your character, Lego, what I'm saying? I mean, I just absolutely, I can't wait for that, because you two have this chemistry, and it was just like, I mean, I was laughing my fucking ass off. I was like, look at this. This is going to be good. Like, this is going to be, we were talking to MC8 earlier, they had classic movies back then, Menace to Society and whatever. And I said, this right here, The Spot, that's what we need. I'm saying it would be a classic film, in my opinion, just by watching the trailer. I can see how that's going to go, and I can't wait to see that.
It's funny, man. Like I said, we had finished it. We finished the movie, but we did it. We were just having fun, just doing it to say we did it. Of course, we knew it was going to be a revenue stream for us, we knew we were gonna make good money off of it just because of our fan base and just people that support what we got going on. But we really wasn't really just focused on it like that. And, you know, one day it really hit us like, man, you know, like, we could really, really kill the game with this.
Yes.
So let's just go about, let's just do it right. So we decided to just go ahead and do it right. So we're gonna make it a real film. And we're gonna go all the way with it.
I think you guys definitely should. I mean, just from the trailer, I was like, yeah, I got to see this. Is that
Hey, man.
Go ahead, Z.
Just speaking upon that, and this is a question I want to know from like any of y'all, Rocko especially. I felt like those movies of the old really, you know, some of us really live this shit. Then you got other people who they get fascinated by it and they want to portray it and whatever the case may be. I felt like those movies kind of implanted certain thoughts in motherfuckers' mind, like, should I or nah, yo? Because in minutes they might have seen some shit, or they might have seen some shit in Juice, and that shit may have prevented a nigga, or it may have made a nigga turn the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like nowadays we don't have the movies that's portraying what the fuck is really happening. You know what I mean? Whether it's in Tennessee or Michigan or Mississippi or Arkansas, Jersey, Compton. You know what I mean? Like, niggas be out here thinking this shit sweet. You know what I mean? Period. When I travel the States, I fuck with niggas from mad different sets. Cause G's respect G's. You know what I mean? You respect niggas' turf when you move it through it. Real niggas move accordingly. You know what I mean? But I see a lot in different cities. Like, you know, you got the real motherfuckers, and then you got the niggas who wearing their little costumes, or they just came off the porch, I like to call them. So I feel like we need the movies in hip hop, because those shit showed us the way. Like, I remember seeing the first time Banging in Lil Rock and knowing that niggas was banging in my city, but like they're like, nigga, I would have never thought Lil Rock was cracking, popping, anything. You know what I mean? Till I seen that shit. So I feel like what 8 was saying a little while ago, like, you know, motherfuckers be out here giving you this pixie land bullshit and like all this glitz and glamour. Like, niggas don't really struggle for that. You know what I mean? And what happened to the niggas saying, you know what I mean, I did X, Y, and Z, but yeah, little nigga, it's another way for you. You know what I mean? Or, you know, what happened to that, man?
Exactly. I mean, you know, with me, man, you know, that's what I try to do with my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, with my lyrical content, you know, I try to keep it. You know, I had to represent where I'm from, where I come from, you know, the streets and that side of the fence. But at the end of the day, I still try to, you know, have that inspiration in there and that motivation in there. You know, it's like to the point where it's like, you know, be better than me. You know, you can live through me, through my music. You know what I'm saying? You know, it come from my mouth to the microphone, to your ear, to your speaker, to your ear. You know what I'm saying? In that order. So it's like, you know, you can live through me. Some of the shit that I did, you don't have to do just by listening to my music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's my way. That's my way of giving back. You know, that's my way of giving back the best as I can. You know, because it's like each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to you to listen to the. It's up to you to listen to the music and dissect it. You know what I'm saying? And take what you need from it. In whatever shape, form, or fashion, you know what I'm saying? What they be like, well, I'm like, shit, the choice is yours. You know what I'm saying? You can get out here, get you some of this paper legit, or you can keep taking chances and risks and end up getting fucked up. And whatever paper you done saved or whatever, you can give all that back just to get back to point A where you was already at. You know what I mean? Or you can try to do the right thing. You know what I mean? The choice is yours, you know? And I go on and on. You know, I got songs like Tomorrow. You know, live today. You know what I'm saying? Like it's your last. Don't procrastinate. Don't put off to tomorrow so you can do it today. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, do it bigger and better. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I mean,
seeing is believing.
Yeah. I mean, the nigga came up in the trap and giving niggas nothing but food. Like, it's a different, like, you a different kind of nigga. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, you at a point right now where you could be, man, you know, I'm out here, like, this nigga giving knowledge, man, period. You know what I mean? That's the ways of an OG, man, regardless to anything niggas be out here doing. When you see a motherfucker do some shit like that out the gate, that's a different type motherfucker, man. That's a nigga you supposed to be listening to, or nigga you should be watching. Real inspiration. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I feel like the game be lacking that. So I tip my motherfucking fitted to you right now, nigga. You heard me?
Man, I appreciate that shit, man. You know, and it's like, man, at the end of the day, it's you know, I could have took the easy way out, man, a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But it's like me, man. I'm a marathon type of dude, man. I ain't in this shit for the sprint. I'm in it for the long run. Yeah. You know, and anytime you building something, you want to build on a solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you building a castle, you ain't gonna start at the top of that bitch and build it down to the bottom.
Say that. Say that.
That's some real shit.
You gonna build it. You gotta make sure you got your foundation laid first. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the concrete, you get the gravel, then you get the concrete, you mix it up, you lay it out, smooth it in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like I did with everything in my life. And I feel like it translates through my music, you know, because I am the way they perceive me. Like, everybody that fuck with me, like, when I've been in these cities, you know, I jump out in the crowd, in the audience, you know what I'm saying? These people, they feel me, they feel my pain, my struggle, I feel them. I feel like I know them, and I really don't know them, but it's just the way that I feel, you know, and I try to reach out to them, and but it's up to them. It's up to them to listen. All I can do is just give it to them. Like you said, that food, all I can do is just give you the food. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
sir.
Now, I know that you're taking some time off, you know, in August to get back in the studio. Who are some of the producers you're going to be working with?
I can't front, man. I don't really get caught up in the names and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like everybody got to start somewhere. You know, so what I do is, you know what I'm saying, I put my number and I put my email on social network, all that, you know what I'm saying. I was like, man, send me them beats. Mm-hmm. You know, if you hard, I'm gonna rap on it. If you not, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even you don't even know, like nobody never knew.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, send me some beats. If you hard, I'm gonna rap on your beat. If you not, then hey, I don't care who make the beat. Long Sleeve, Steve, Joe Blow, it don't matter to me.
I'll tell you,
and I'm around.
That's red.
90% of the people who come through the trap house here, you know, they're big time artists, and they say the same thing. Like, I'm working with this new producer. You're not gonna know his name, but I'm telling you, he got some fire. These new hungry cats, they be making some ill music. Now, tell us where. I know you're taking, like I said, some time off in August, but where's your next show at? Where can the people check you out at next?
Oh man, I'm laying down. I have to look at it.
I heard that you just killed it out in Baltimore. I heard that. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, man, I killed it. What was that this weekend? Yeah, this weekend I did the car show in Atlanta.
Okay.
I killed that. Then the same night I had to catch a flight at the Indianapolis to the Black Expo.
Okay.
I killed that. Then I had to go to Baltimore last night and killed that. And I didn't even get a chance to get I got probably through 3 songs. I was gonna do 15 songs, but I got through 3 songs and started fighting stuff. So I ain't really get a chance to finish, but I'm coming back. I'm going back to Baltimore probably about a month, you know, probably about the beginning of September. I'm gonna run a club or whatever. I'm gonna take myself back, man. That shit, whoever had me out, they made a grip. They killed the game.
Yes,
I want in. I want in.
That's right.
I ain't getting a chance to perform none of the real hit records. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting a chance to really do none of the smashing, and everybody was upset. You know. So I'm gonna make it right. You know.
Yeah. Now, I know you have the A1 label. We want to get any artists that you're, working with that's coming up under you or whoever you're co-signing. We'll get them here in the Trap House and get some of their music to spin here on the station as well as yours. Send us those artists. Whoever you're co-signing, we'll get them up in the Trap House too. We gotta stay current with ROCKO. I mean, I can just see you doing more huge things than you're doing right now. I want to see you in some more television and some more movies. I think you're a good, personality.
And who you got coming up under the A1 line now?
Oh man, Shoot, man, I got a couple artists I'm working with, man. I got a couple artists on, but I got my little brother, Brother Jake, and, been working with him. He's a guy I met down in the trenches, and he told me he rap. I'm like, you don't rap. He was like, man, I got a flow. He said, so I told him come to the studio, and he just went in. He was just freestyling. And, you know, I was like, man, you know, metaphors and shit like you freestyle. Like, man, okay, that's dope. So, you know, I took it upon myself to put him in the studio because that's my boy. He's a real goon, like he's a real live one. I know if I leave him out there, you know, tell him what happened with him. So I had to take him off my wings all the way and put him in the studio. You know what I'm saying? And give him an outlet. You know. So that's what I'm doing now, man. I'm just going back in the neighborhood and the community and just, you know, fucking with people I fuck with and tell them like straight up, man, hey, I can't give you nothing, but I can put you in the studio and you can work on your craft. Come on with a record and we can get some money. Then we can get some money. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I was taught. You know what I'm saying? Like I was taught, man, too much service make you nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go out and get. You know, I'd rather you teach me how to fish than just keep giving me fish. You know what I'm saying? I want my own gun.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me make my own plate, man. Let me fish my own plate. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do. You know, have it the way he can go and get his own dinner. You know.
That's right.
Straight up.
Well, I tell you what, ROCKO, the people know they can hit up ROCKO for real on Twitter, ROCKO 2 real on Instagram. You know.